Yeah. Bro, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Bro, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Bro, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Home of the party in the sunny land of the please let it breathe. Tank top down for the breeze. Burnt lips got a peace, love, enemies. I ain't come for the beef, you ain't no sheep. I'm the life for the beef. That this year gotta eat. Bounce for the crown. You be hating and I still hold it down. When you round, man, the girls never lounge. Man, I heard you a hound. Bruh, man, that need a tip. Hands high to the sound. Yeah, I'm the rich now. I'm the talk of the town. Make a run the mouth. Yeah. For the boy, pop down to the floor. Bounce. Bounce. Yeah. Bruh, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Bruh, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Bruh, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Watch it fly to a I can pitch you a curb. Let this real occur. Make meals from a verb. Cop a crib in the burbs. You ain't said nothing but a word. Something for your nerve. Home of the paid on the first hit. Going broke by the third. Bounce for the crown. Fast forward getting real to me now. Every dog need it once in a while. I see hands in the crowd. See white, black jumping around. Bump out of gown. Bounce from the ground. Height for the sound. This verse straight from the morgue. Pop down from the floor. Bounce. Bounce. Yeah. Bruh, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Bruh, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce. Bruh, I see girls everywhere. Hands in the air, so party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year, met man of the bounce.
Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Off life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real, unapologetic. Right that I said, right to the morning. Man, my life in a life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the call, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving a food. I can't get my heart cause he's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Off life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For wrist.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got out my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, better ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
Tell me, what do you like? I like many things, I like many things. I got amenities, got amenities. So pick out what you like on the television screen.
Why you act like that? You go outside like that.
So ungrateful lately. So ungrateful lately.
Right, live right.
So ungrateful lately. You going outside again since last week. Baby, I don't abide by them, don't ask me. I don't hang in that crowd now. And yet you still don't want to concentrate on yourself. Stay by me and I'll double your will. You going right now, right now, right now, right now. Told me to tell the truth right now. So then I did. I know you got nothing to say, so please back down. Yo, kid, I said, you don't wanna give me credit. Give me credit right now. No, credit right now. No, I know you'll regret it in the future, baby. You ran away for miles just to come back and chase me. Just for you to erase me. 'Cause I'm not coming back on your side. After everything I've done, I'm glad I'm still alive. Tell me, what do you like? I like many things, I like many things. I got amenities, got amenities. So pick out what you like on the television screen.
Act like that. You go outside like that. Yeah. You know, all I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Young rapper, big dream, little apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my nine. Bend down, stay down, out the garage with it. Turn nothing into something, made a collage with it. Audacious, pop up, I'm moving confident. True statement, 4 words, ain't nothing stopping this. Rhyme spitter, young critter, get your binoculars. Up and coming, this ain't pop, I'm not popular. Breath of fresh air, I spray like I'm Banaka. Sanitize, stay in the cut like I'm a doctor. Hammer time, can't you hear this verse popping, locking? Put it simply, I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A dime and a nickel turn this bargain into margins. forth, my mind racing. Got potential, God forbid that I ever waste it. Overthinking, silent killer, don't die waiting. God knows it's harder to grow, procrastinating. Got so much love for this game, it's annihilating. I ain't even rapping no more, these conversations. Get it off the muscle, no matter how much the weight is. Gotta get some hustle, cause talent don't always make it. Even if it's late, don't matter because I paid it. Even if you hate, don't matter because you played it. I remember teachers saying I wouldn't make it. Now they in the bleachers at every graduation. Different stages, gradually we elevating. Motivation, hard work and dedication. Life lessons, ain't no better education. No half-stepping, I'm betting on me like it's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah. Don't wait too long. You know faith without work is dead. And the lazy hustle don't get no bread. Just keep your head up. Keep moving.
It's not one of us now, I got more than I ain't subbing yet. I can't keep a lookout, I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over when my door's slam. I can't pay your bills just like he did, I ain't fine now. I was being real, not like he did, where you find now? Put them on a leash and make them think back to everything they said. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about network when I got it all in my bell. Say less when you say something, cause you always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressing, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make a mad. Yeah, keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, there's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count million, now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now, I was in yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone. I'm all alone when it get tough now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you, you don't do enough for me to diss you, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, there's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count million, now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Y'all for life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real, unapologetic, right that I said, right to the morning. Man, my life in a life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the call, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving a food. I can't get my heart cause he's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. elephant, it's a go in the room. Off life tryna shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm tryna get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got out my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, matter, ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them getting cream, never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hand on my cut these. And I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me don't, no joke, no, all I know is I got young, I done did it, every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar, they let me earn back home, that young be wildin', we young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining, I'm like real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA. And that heat game on wood. With that Puma life in my bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from First Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave, you think done pretty. It was something.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we go. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Inside. Here's Lively. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us. Aggressive move that time by Holiday. He's the engine that makes this offense churn.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Now Edwards. Screen by Lively. Just 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm, something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Tatum, good.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And here's Minnesota now. And Edwards, here we go. Pass to Dillingham. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Up top, Brown. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Boy, how about...
Strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
for the Celtics, number 88.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Edwards. From the arc, sinks the tray. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Can they get it? Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's Tatum with the three. Rebound, Minnesota. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Randall outside. Spins. Takes it inside. It's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence gives me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ had did, and he got pretty close to matching.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Finished off the break.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Holiday off the mark, and the drought continues. Deflects the pass. And here they come. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Dillingham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Drew Holiday.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 16-point advantage heading. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Minnesota leading by 14. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the triple.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Dillingham. Out to Thompson. Outside Tatum. Puts up a deep three. Cole grabs the board. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Finished off by Bol.
It's really easy for Bol to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these creaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Shannon sends it home from three-point land. Shannon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Tatum. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
McDaniels from long range gets the 3 ball to go. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
McDaniels with the big answer.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Celtics fans, please put your hands together and welcome to center court, Celtics enter.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. On the money with a shot from the left block. Pritchard's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
On the wing, Thompson lets it go from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Porzingis misses. The Timberwolves lead by 17. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. To stop the run, Hauser can't get it to go. And Minnesota has possession. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And here is Thompson. He's got 5. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Boston ball.
There's a minute 34 left in the second. Pass to Pritchard. Porzingis for 3. The rebound by Shannon.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Dillingham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
To the middle. Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
From deep three-point land. Pritchard, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
And he's good on the second. 15 seconds left in the half. Here's Pritchard. Give him 8. Pass to Hauser. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. And stolen by Brown. And so it's Minnesota leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Celtics trail by 17. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Randle deciding where to go with it. Right side Edwards for 3.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Wing shot on the way. Lively grabs a miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Hampton. There's the 3. Minnesota again missing.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Right side Edwards. Here's Hampton. He takes it in. It's Lively, high post. It's Hampton on the wing. Clock at 4. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
R.J. Hampton. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
And he drops it first. And he makes both free throws. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Edwards looking for an opening. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Hampton's shot is good.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Tatum. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. On the break. Here's Hampton. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
They kick it out to Porzingis. That 3's off the mark.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Launches a 3. Porzingis can't get that one to fall.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Brown, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Shelton Drains the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Hampton. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now here's Edwards, hounded by Tatum. Back to Hampton. The kick out to Edwards. From outside the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Tatum. To get back on track. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 11 points.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Outside Edwards. There's a screen by Bull. It's Hampton on the wing. And it's all from three-point range.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And Edwards, here we go. Tatum with some nice D. Celtics trail by 19. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 19.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's White to the inside. And Horford powers it home.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've been in total control.
57.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Pass to Keita. Outside White. Fires from deep. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
White for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
The open shot, White. Another one falls for Boston.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Randall outside. On the take. It's hauled in by White.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Horford gets it to go.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Pass to Randall. White with a steal. The kick to Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Minnesota leading by 17. Going inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Left side, White. Pass to Keita. Now Tatum. McDaniels covering. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Boston scoring again.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved.
Oh, big finish!
Man!
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And here's Tatum, covered by Lively. And there's the screen. Tatum's got room. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Edwards. Boston pulls it in. White looking it over. Pass to Tatum. Misses the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now McDaniels. Up top, Randall. Tries again. Tatum pulls it in.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
From the baseline, Tatum with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Back to White. Kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. No good there.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by Boston. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Assisted.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.